Assalamu alaikum to one and all, and a very good morning. Now, when we move on to the internal structure of heart, it is more complicated. When we talk about heart is internally divided into four chambers. You can see the four chambers here. The four chambers are right atrium, left atrium, and this is right ventricle, and this is left ventricle. So these are the four chambers of the heart. So heart is divided into how many chambers? Four chambers. Upper two are called as auricles or atrium. Lower two are called as ventricles. And you can see here something. These structures are the valves. These structures are the valves. As I said you, the valves are present in the veins. Even valves are also present in the heart also. So these are the valves present in the heart. So let us see, what are the blood vessels attached to it. See, some blood vessels are carrying the deoxygenated blood so that the heart is pumping it to the lungs for oxygenation. Once the blood is getting oxygenation, it comes back to the heart. Again, the heart will pump it to all the body parts. Let us see how it is doing. This is the internal structure of heart. Here you can see many blood vessels. The blue colored blood vessels indicate these are veins, and the red one indicates these are arteries. Arteries are always red in color, whereas veins are always blue. Exactly not blue in color, it will be greenish blue in color. You can see even on your hands, this area, if you can see some greenish lines. Those are veins. But ma'am, what about arteries? Can we see arteries? No, beta. Arteries are deep seated. They are very deep seated, students. You cannot see them. Whereas veins are subcutaneous, just below the skin, so that you can see these blue color lines. The people who are very fair and all, these lines are very easily, visible. Very easily visible. Exactly. Now let us come on to this. How many blood vessels are attached to the heart? It is 5 blood vessels are attached to the heart. Those 5 blood vessels are superior vena cava, inferior vena cava here. This is superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, aorta, pulmonary artery, and pulmonary vein. Let us see now what is the work of this superior vena cava. Superior vena cava collects the deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated, the blood that is not pure, impure blood from your head, from your neck, from upper portion of the body. Inferior vena cava is also collecting the deoxygenated blood from the lower portion of the body, that your limbs, your hands, your stomach, from lower portion of the body. And this blood is collected in the right atrium. How come, ma'am? Inferior vena cava is coming from down, but how it is collected? It is opened from backside, beta, into the right atrium. And here directly you can see the opening here. But this is opening from the backside, and you can see the opening here. Once the blood is collected in the right atrium contracts and send the bloods into the right ventricle. When the right atrium is getting filled with the blood, the tricuspid valve opens and the blood goes into the right ventricle. Again, that valve gets closed. So valves are flap-like structures that open and close when blood is getting filled in the heart. So once the blood is getting filled in the heart, the tricuspid valve will get the force, the pressure, then it gets open, and the blood from right atrium goes into the right ventricle. Now the right ventricle is getting filled up with the deoxygenated blood. From here, again the right ventricle contracts, sends the blood into the pulmonary artery. You can see here one valve. This valve also will be closed, but it gets open and the blood will rush into the pulmonary artery. Right pulmonary artery and the left. The left pulmonary artery goes to the left lung, and the right pulmonary artery goes to the right lung. Now, oxygen will be entered and carbon dioxide will be removed by the lungs. So lungs are, making the blood oxygenated. So here, now, the pulmonary, ma'am, when you are talking artery, you said all arteries are having oxygenated blood. But here, yes, beta, exception is only one artery, that is pulmonary artery, which have deoxygenated blood. It carries deoxygenated blood. All the arteries in our body carry oxygenated blood except pulmonary artery, as it is carrying the deoxygenated blood to the lungs for oxygenation. Then once the blood is oxygenated, pulmonary vein, all the veins carry deoxygenated blood. Like superior vena cava is also vein, inferior vena cava is also vein, But pulmonary vein is only the exception that carry oxygenated blood. From where? From the lungs, right? After oxygenation, pulmonary artery will not bring it back again, or else there will be mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. So the separate vein, that is pulmonary vein, bring back the blood from right pulmonary vein and the left pulmonary vein. The right from the right lung and the left from the left lung. Where? Into the left atrium. Now the blood is in the left atrium. Once the blood is getting filled up, then the atrium contracts, send the blood into the left ventricle. Again, here you have the mitral valve. Exactly how we have doors. You want to enter from one room to the other room, so you have the door. Here also similarly, when the blood is getting filled up, the door opens. The mitral valve, exactly, not the door. The mitral valve opens and the blood from left atrium send into the left ventricle. Once the left ventricle is again getting filled up, the left ventricle contracts and the blood moves into one more valve. So total how many valves? One tricuspid valve, second one mitral valve, or we can call it as bicuspid valve. Third, here you are seeing it is pulmonary valve. How to remember? As it is opening into pulmonary artery, pulmonary valve. And the fourth is aortic valve, aortic or systemic valve. Now you can see the aortic valve opens and the blood goes into the aorta. It carries the oxygenated blood to the upper portion of the body. It supplies the blood to the lower portion of the body. So here blood is moving. Which blood? Oxygenated blood to all the parts of our body. So do you think that heart is playing really a very important role?
Thank you and stay safe.